Did DaniLeigh stop B Simone's bag all because she was jealous that B Simone was talking to her ex, Dababy? Also, once again, Hailey Bieber is being accused of being obsessed with her husband Justin Bieber's ex, Selena Gomez. To find out more, stay tuned and watch this video. Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. According to Hollywood Unlocked, the singer Dani Leigh recently had the comedian B Simone pulled from an episode of Wildin' Out because she suspected that B Simone was messing with her baby daddy, Dababy. When Hollywood Unlocked posted this story, Dani Leigh laughed it off. However, B Simone liked the post, and she also went on Tamron Hall's show and pretty much confirmed that there was truth to the rumor.
Is it true they took you off the show?
You know what? I'm going to answer that very simply. It is true, but we're going to have grace for that situation. I don't agree with it, but I understand it, especially, you know, she's not that mature. So we're just going to have grace for her and move forward.
So Dani Leigh didn't want to be around B Simone all because of Dababy. That's very interesting. Now, if you don't know, B Simone always had a huge crush on Dababy, but once Dababy started messing with Dani Leigh, she backed off a little bit. She was disappointed, but she wasn't hating at all. In fact, she was praising Dani Leigh, and she even made cringy comments saying that Dani had the upper hand over her because she's Latina.
She's fucking beautiful. She's Latin. Latin just already have the upper hand. You speak two languages and spiciness is in your blood. That's not fair.
Okay, chili pepper.
Her body is natural. And she's Dominican, so she probably speaks fucking Spanish. I mean, I see why the nigga like her.
We win some, we lose some.
We win some, we lose some, but we live to fight another day.
There we go. There we go.
So B Simone was showering Dani Leigh with all of these praises, and she was saying that she understood why Dababy chose Dani over her. Also, she was making a bunch of self-deprecating jokes. She was pretty much minimizing herself and lifting up Dani. And it was kind of dumb of her to do that because Dani was actually low-key pressed over B Simone. Now, Dani Leigh did go on Instagram Live and talked about why she didn't want to be around her at that Wildin' Out episode.
You know, me and B Simone are not cool, so my team asked if it's cool if she doesn't do the episode that I do, respectfully. It was never anything to be like, I'm a diva, I thought it'd be more mature to have us not sitting next to each other on a show, making it mad awkward and uncomfortable. You know, like I'm protecting my peace, I'm protecting my heart on the situation. It wasn't petty. She was actually there, so I'm sure she got paid. It wasn't to take away money from nobody's pocket. It was just, why would we say, I didn't know you wanted, like, I don't know. Recently, she just did a whole diss song about me. I didn't say nothing about it. I seen text messages between him and her. I didn't say nothing about it. And that's what it was. That's it. I'm handling the situation maturely because I feel like I'm not saying anything.
So that's what Dani Leigh had to say, and she did admit that she asked her team to remove B Simone. She also said she wasn't cool with her because she dropped a diss track against her, and the Neighborhood Talk actually found the diss track. I don't know what this song is called, but B Simone was taking shots at Dani Leigh and calling her baby mama number 3. And apparently this was the real reason why Dani was mad. Now, the whole situation coincidentally, well, not so coincidentally, blew up on the blogs. At first, this Wildin' Out drama was leaked to Hollywood Unlocked. And later on that same day, B Simone goes on a nationally syndicated talk show to talk about it while promoting her new project. So to me, it just seems very calculated on B Simone's part. And I feel like the whole thing was nothing more than a publicity stunt. But Dani Leigh was definitely upset with B Simone. That wasn't fake. She says that she was upset with the diss track, but I also think she was upset that B Simone was talking to Dababy. That's what I believe. And she might deny it and say, no, I didn't have an issue with her over that. I wasn't being petty, but I could imagine that Dani was being petty because Dani has shown in the past that she could be passive aggressive and petty when it comes to the baby. I remember when she was getting into it with the baby's other baby mama, Mimi, and she was even taunting her with that colorist song Yellowbone. So Dani has shown some passive aggressive behavior towards women that the baby was talking to. So I can imagine that she felt a way about B Simone. But I think her main issue was with that diss track. B Simone was being messy when she dropped that diss track. I don't know why she would do that. Maybe she might come out and tell us what the reason was for that, but that was definitely messy. Anyway, moving on, Justin Bieber's wife, Hailey Bieber, is being accused once again of being obsessed over Justin's ex-girlfriend, Selena Gomez. Now, just to give you a quick backstory, before Justin got married to Hailey, he was actually dating Selena on and off for about 10 years. They were dating from 2010 to 2018, and their relationship had a lot of fanfare surrounding it. But it was really up and down. It was really unstable, and Justin and Selena broke up quite often. During the time Justin was linked to Selena, he was also dating Hailey. And a lot of Selena fans feel like Hailey was Justin's side chick. They feel like she was the one who came in and broke Justin and Selena up. They also accused Hailey of being obsessed, and they even pulled up receipts of her standing Justin and Selena's relationship. And mind you, she was a teenager at the time, so it's not completely uncommon for a teenage girl to stan a celebrity she admires. She admired Selena and she had a crush on Justin. And eventually she got Justin's attention, and Justin was going back and forth between Hailey and Selena for some years before he decided to officially cut it off with Selena and make Hailey his wife. So he chose Hailey in the end, but Hailey is still getting backlash because a lot of people feel like she's obsessed with Selena. And the reason why they feel this way is because she keeps talking about her. In fact, she recently sat down on the podcast called Call Her Daddy, and she spoke about Justin and Selena's relationship in more detail than she's ever spoken about it before.
So I guess my question is, Hailey, were you ever with Justin romantically at the same time as her?
No. Not one time. When him and I started hanging out, like, okay, let's just put it this way. When him and I ever started, like, hooking up or, like, anything of that sort, he was not ever in a relationship, ever, at any point. I would never, it's not my character to mess with someone's relationship. I would just never do that. I was raised better than that. There are situations where you can still kind of have like back and forth with someone, but even that was not the situation. Like us getting together and getting engaged and him having been spending time with his ex before that. This is so crazy. I've literally never talked about this ever. I understand, again, how it looks from the outside, and there's a lot of perception there, but that was a situation where I know for a fact that it was the right thing for them to close that door. They were not in a relationship at that time, but of course there's a very long history there, and it's not my relationship. It has nothing to do with me, so I respect that a lot, but I know that it closed a chapter, and I think it was the best thing that could have happened for him to move on and be engaged and get married and like move on with his life in that way. And it's hard for me to talk about this because I don't want to talk on either one of their behalf again, because it was their relationship and I honestly respect that very deeply. But I just know what was going on when we got back together, and I know what had to happen for that to come back together in a healthy way. And I think it was the most healthy, mature decision that he could have made. And I respect that. As a woman, I would never want to get into a relationship with someone and be engaged to them and be getting married to them and think in the back of my mind, I wonder like if that was really like closed for you, and I know for a fact that the reason we were able to get back together was because it was very much completely closed.
At any point, did Justin or literally anyone ever ask his ex to help put an end to the harassment that her fans put you through?
No. What I will say is that she has been in this industry much longer than I have, and maybe there's something that she knows about, like, it wouldn't fix anything. I think that, like, there's just no expectations. If that was something that she felt was necessary, then that would be amazing. But I just, yeah, I respect her. There's no drama personally.
Have you guys ever spoken?
Yes.
And then, like, recently? No, I don't guess not recently, but, like, after your marriage?
Yes.
So that's what Hailey had to say, and a lot of Selena's fans were going in on Hailey for saying that she never attempted to stop the hate that Hailey was getting. In fact, she does have a video where she was telling her fans to be nice, but obviously they didn't listen because they're still attacking Hailey. But that's besides the point. I think after this interview, Hailey needs to stop talking about Selena altogether, because it doesn't matter what she says. People are always going to create the narrative that she is still obsessed. Even if she's not obsessed, she looks obsessed when she's still talking about her. So I think she needs to stop talking about her altogether. And I think Selena fans need to chill. They need to come to terms with the fact that Justin made his choice. He claimed Hailey. He married her. It's clear as day that this is who he wants to be with. Regardless of his history with Selena, at the end of the day, he chose to marry Hailey. So people need to accept that and move on and stop hating on Hailey, because she does get a lot of unwarranted hates. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.